been buzzing about one thing for a week. LeBron James' son, Bronny. Forget ever seeing anything like this before. A living legend, arguably the GOAT himself, sharing the court with his own flesh and blood. After years of rumors, it's official. Bronny's going pro. Of course, the critics are already out in force. Scouts and GMs are saying he wasn't even worth a late second-round pick, that his only value is his famous dad's name. But hey, how much stock do you really put in a second-rounder anyway? So is Bronny the real deal or just riding his pop's coattails? Let's get into it. LeBron James just upped the meaning of family business. He and his son Bronny are about to smash NBA history by becoming the first ever father-son teammates. This dream of playing together seemed like a wild card years ago, but guess what? It's happening. The James legacy is about to get a whole new chapter, and basketball fans better get ready to witness something truly special. Bronny James to the Lakers with the 55th pick. But is this a dream come true or a head scratcher? Some folks are hyped, others are crying foul. So, is Bronny just riding his dad's legendary coattails, or can he actually ball? Here's the scoop. Experts say Bronny's an 88 overall on this fancy rookie scale. Not exactly top dog.
Bronny James, the way he has worked, the way he has prepared himself.
But that's actually pretty good for someone picked late in the first round, let alone the second. So, was the Lakers pick legit or just a publicity stunt? Let's break it down and see if Bronny has the moves to prove himself. Bronny just wrapped up his freshman year, and let's just say the stat sheet wasn't exactly bursting with fireworks. We're talking 5 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists a game. Now, for a guard who's not exactly towering over everyone else, that doesn't exactly scream future NBA star. But hold on, let's pump the brakes a second. We gotta put things in perspective. We looked at the average stats of late second-round draft picks over the past 5 years, guys who barely scraped into the NBA. Even compared to those dudes, Bronny's numbers are a bit, well, underwhelming. You could say he might be the least productive college player ever eyeing the NBA. Yikes! Bronny's draft stock is taking a hit, and here's why. We dug deep into the NBA draft history books all the way back and found almost 0 players drafted in the first 2 rounds who averaged as few points, rebounds, and assists as Bronny in college. That's right, practically nobody. Even crazier? The few guys who did get picked that low had way better builds for the NBA, more potential to grow. When you compare Bronny's stats to these physically gifted players, his chances of getting drafted high are looking pretty rough. Draft night used to be all about can't-miss superstars in the first round. Now, the real magic might be happening in the second round. Think about it. Jokic, Brunson, Jones, Clarkson, all these studs came in the back half of the draft. With fancy new stats and way more scouting going on, teams are finding diamonds in the rough who can seriously contribute to a championship run. These late-round picks are even getting traded like hotcakes these days. So, yeah, Bronny's college numbers might not scream first-rounder, but the game's evolved. A good second-round pick can be pure gold. But wait, don't get too excited about these second-round stealers just yet. Sure, Jokic and Brunson are awesome examples, but they're kinda like lottery tickets. Exciting, but the odds are stacked against you. Here's the reality check. Out of 30 second-round picks, on average, 6 never even play in the NBA. That's 1 in 5 guys who never get a chance to prove themselves. Of the lucky ones who make a roster, only about 17 stick around for a second season, and even then, just 8 of those go on to become reliable role players. So, yeah, there are gems out there, but finding them is like searching for a 4-leaf clover. Draft night is all about potential, right? But here's the shocker. Of all those second-round picks, only about 4 on average ever become starters in their whole careers. That's like 1 out of 8 guys. And forget all-stars. Out of nearly 300 players drafted in the second round between 2013 and 2022, only Nikola Jokic and Jalen Brunson reached that level. Brutal, right? So next time your team picks in the second round, remember, it's a long shot. But hey, maybe they'll defy the odds. Second round picks. Now, box plus minus ranks players, right? Jokic, the MVP, is the king of the castle at the top. Bottom rung, guys who wouldn't touch an NBA uniform? Here's the shocker. Most second round picks aren't even in the middle, forget the top. We're talking way down here, scrapping with basketball references, end of the benchers, or worse, out of the league territory. Second round picks are a gamble, and most of the time, they don't win big. Second round draft picks in the NBA, a land of lottery tickets and sleepless nights for GMs. Everyone dreams of hitting the jackpot, drafting the next MVP hiding in the shadows. It's like unearthing a hidden gem, a game changer. But here's the rub. Passing on a potential trade for a sure thing, all for a stab at greatness, can be a dagger to the heart. The harsh reality. Most second-rounders end up glued to the bench, watching superstars, not becoming them. So the question is that gamble worth the risk, or should you cash in that pick for something more reliable? Bronny James, a late second-round pick? The truth is, for him, just sticking in the NBA and contributing anything at all would be a massive win. That's the gamble teams are taking here. Sure, everyone would love him to blossom into a star like Davion Mitchell or Aaron Holiday. But let's be real. Any positive impact, any hustle or skill he brings to the table makes this pick a success story. Bronny James as a late second rounder? This is uncharted territory. Historically, these picks are flyers on overlooked gems, hidden talents who maybe stumbled in college. Teams are basically saying, hey, the risk is minimal, the reward could be huge. It's pure upside. No pressure, Bronny. Just show us what you got. If it doesn't work out, no sweat. That's the gamble. But if you do, boom, you've defied the odds and become a legend. Everyone's talking about potential and stats, but let's get real. LeBron gets to share the court with his son in the NBA. This is straight up nepotism. Textbook, who you know, not what you know. But here's the thing. Nepotism's been chilling in the NBA for ages. Nobody blinked. Tons of players, coaches, execs, even owners got their shot with way less talent than Bronny. Now, suddenly everyone's worried about integrity because a legend with 21 seasons uses a late pick and a little nepotism magic to potentially ball with his kid? Come on! Let's celebrate this historic moment, not nitpick the path that got them there. All right. Let's get this off our chests. Everyone's freaking out about nepotism and fairness. LeBron might be pulling some strings to ball with his son, Bronny. Blatant nepotism, sure, but let's be honest. Who wouldn't take that chance? Bronny's got the James name, for better or worse. He gets all the hype and all the heat because of it. Never seen a late second rounder get this much attention, good or bad. But here's the thing. LeBron and Bronny have a shot at something historic. Father and son sharing the court. Forget the draft pick. This is bigger than basketball. Let's see if they can rewrite the record books, not rip them up. So, what do you think? Will Bronny James defy the odds and carve his own path in the NBA? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more in-depth NBA breakdowns.